nature. Possession is the motivation that is hanging up. The goddamn nation looks like they always end up in a rut. Everybody now trying to make it real compared to what? Come on, baby.
Hi, everybody. This is Dan Pascucci, and welcome to another exciting edition of Everything But the Kitchen Sink, Mansfield Cable Access's premier talk show within our time slot. As usual, it is so wonderful to be here with you, and I'm so excited. We got a good show ahead of us, a couple of different things, but before we get into that, we got to do our usual, okay? And that's if you would like to be a guest on this show, if you would like to recommend a guest, if you have questions for our guest, would like me to read something, say something, if you have a comment on the show, the all-purpose way to get a hold of us is through our email account at mansfieldkitchensink@gmail.com. There it is, right in front of your screen. Every time, great. We thank our good friend, the best in the business, Mr. Jack O'Neill, for taking care of that for us. Also, we are on Facebook under the TV show. It's Everything But the Kitchen Sink television show. We have a group page there, fan page, and we actually have some fans, and so you know what, anything's possible. And also you can find us on talkmansfield.org. Again, I can't do a show without mentioning the furry friends over at the Mansfield Animal Shelter. Okay, the little furry friends, the ones that need your help all the time and can't ask themselves like a lot of the other groups. And again, if you haven't visited the shelter over at 175 Fruit Street, brand new shelter, designed, built, and operated 100% on donations. And it's a sight to see. But you go visit the furry friends over there, and they can use any help they can. They're always looking for volunteers. They're looking for contributions. They're looking for this, that, and the other thing. And that's the best place. And that they can get a hold of them, mansfieldshelter.org. So that's it for the announcements. And we have a rather interesting show tonight. Again, like I say, if you want to be on the show, you can write us. And actually, somebody actually did. No, lots. You think it's funny, don't you? A lot of people write us, okay? But actually, we have some people here that they have another. They do a cable TV show in neighboring Norton, along with our good friend Bill Govea, who. I got to give a shout out to Bill. Bill is on life support right now because of the Red Sox.
Oh, geez, don't say like that.
Bill is. He has.
Oh, I know. That was a rough night.
All right, there's the consummate Red Sox fan, and then there's the obsessed Red Sox fan. And then there's Bill. Yeah. So and Bill is having a hard time right now, and in the grieving process, and. So we just want to give a shout out to him, being from. So you folks have a thing called the rap.
Yes.
Right? Pants on the ground. Oh no, not that kind. Like a chicken Caesar wrap.
Yes, we like to eat. Yes.
Or is it just the rap, like the wrap up?
Like we're rapping.
Yes.
Wrapping up the week. To us, the
wrapping up the week.
Yes, that's exactly it, Clara.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys like cool whack for shizzle, all that stuff?
Yeah, we're cool.
Okay, all right.
The new 40 is the new 20, right?
Right.
So
something like
that's
that.
It.
Yeah. So anyways, I would like to introduce from the rap the one and only Aimee and Clara.
Hi.
Hi. Thank
welcome
you.
to Mansfield Cable Access, and welcome to my kitchen.
It's awesome to be here. Thank you so much.
Kitchen.
And I'll tell you, you guys have a nice show on there. You started it back in January of this year.
That's right. Yes.
Very good.
January 7th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. January 7th.
To be specific.
Right, at 2:48. Okay, very nice. So, anyways, and you have, so you're from Norton.
Yes, I am.
And so that makes you a foreigner.
Yes.
Okay.
In our town,
But on the other hand, we have you.
Yes.
And you are from Mansfield.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing on Norton TV? Why are you here?
Oh, my good friend here is in Norton, and she needed a friend. She needed a friend, and I said, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
And
We're
then
having a lot of
2 weeks
fun.
later, I'm like, ooh, I said I could do this. But now we're having fun.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Now,
are.
so, okay, well, I guess we'll forgive you for that.
All right.
So you are a Mansfield
But we're
person.
going to try and show up in Mansfield once in a while.
Really?
Yes,
Yes,
you have
we
to tune
are.
in and
Okay,
we'll
if the
be
police
on.
chief is out there listening, okay, we just wanted,
Yeah, look
believe,
out.
a lot of officials come on this show, so be careful. We know
Okay.
them all.
We'll be good. We'll be
Okay.
good.
So you started in January 7th of 2011. Okay. What inspired you to do this?
Yeah, Amy.
What was the
Go ahead, Amy. What is
deal?
Well, you know, it's funny. I enjoy watching TV, and when you turn on the local cable station, it was always, you know, town meetings, selectmen meetings, yada, yada, yada. And I thought, you know what, I like food, I like wine, I like, you know, community events, meeting new people. So why not see if I can have a show? And I emailed our director, Jay, and he was all gung-ho for it. And he's like, when can you
Pretty
start?
much, yeah. He wanted us
he
on
was
the
right
next
on
day.
board.
Now,
Yeah.
see, in Mansfield, we have a government channel that has all those meetings on there, and then we have the cable
Yeah,
access channel,
we're on the public channel.
which has a lot of
So,
great
it's all
programming,
different.
and us.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
and and then we would kind of think of a name, and I thought the rap just kind of came to us.
And you were kind of inspired too by Hoda and Kathy Lee on the Today
Yes.
Show. We kind of took a lot of
Right. I kind of thought of it the past couple of years, and then when Hoder and Kathy Lee on the Today Show started, I'm like, that's it. That's what I want. So Clara and I kind of stepped it up, and
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
One day at work, she said, "Do you want to do a show with me?"
yeah.
Sure.
I was like, sure. I got nothing else. Yeah.
I got nothing else to do.
So, how did you decide on a format? I mean, what did you? You had to say, I want to. You know, you just listed,
Well,
500 things that you do. How did you decide to
think
put it on a format?
I think we just thought of things that we wanted to hear about. You know, we love
Right.
recipes.
It's all about me.
It's all
That's
about
right.
us.
Hello.
We're both very interested in wine, and so we said, oh, let's do a
Yeah, you
drink
said
of the
wine
week.
twice now. Okay, we know.
Did I?
We get it.
Wine, but not only that, but
And then we
you know, cooking
yeah.
and TV and
Well,
and
we both
we
love
TV
TV.
and we love the same kind of shows and Hollywood Buzz and but we love animals.
So
and
we actually do what we
Wine
each
and
take.
animals,
Yes,
okay.
we each take an animal. She picks one
From
from
the
the Norton
shelter.
shelter. I pick one from Mansfield,
Yeah.
and we
we
Party
Yeah.
at their house. Oh boy.
yeah, right. And we party animals, and we kind of
There you go.
and just join both towns, and it's always been, it's kind of a show where we can both join together, Norton and
Actually,
Mansfield.
and we do the community stuff. So she learned stuff about Mansfield. I learned stuff about
Yeah.
Norton that's going on. So she can come to Mansfield and do stuff, or I can go to Norton and
Right.
do things. So
Yeah.
and we try to keep it short and sweet so that people
Just
don't
like
get
me,
bored.
short and
That's-
sweet. I had to throw
I'm
that
a
in.
little
Okay, yeah.
shorter though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clara's
I am.
petite.
I am.
Okay. Do you know that once upon a time, not too long ago, we did a wine show here. It was called Wine for Dummies. And we had one of our local wine gurus in there. Mr. Wayne Smith came over.
Oh.
And he did a basic, basic course on some, learning about wine. Wayne is as expert as they come.
Right.
But for people who don't,
Right,
drink a
no.
lot of wine, which is obviously not you
no.
or you.
She's very good at it. I mean,
okay.
at knowing the wines.
Oh,
You do.
okay.
I love to hear about them,
She
learn
probably
about
would
this.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, learn about
Okay,
them. And
but
should
yeah,
have a
so
guest
Wayne did a nice show of different kinds of wines and just different sampling and how, what to look for. And,
yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
to it.
But he brought like wines and he brought different openers over and, it was a very good show.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Fun.
now you tape every Friday in Norton.
Yes, we do.
What time of the day do you tape?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
We work nights, so I work.
Clara and I
Nights.
work together nights and Friday mornings.
Is that where you met?
Yes, we sit
at
next
work.
to each other at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Not cute.
Yeah. So and now Norton Cable TV, they televise also online.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So you do a streaming deal, right?
That's actually
So
how,
that's how-
my Mansfield friends watch our
Watch it.
show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a friend in Florida,
California.
Deb,
Oh,
watches
the
it.
Florida.
My friend Mark and Danny in California watch it.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Danny. Give him a
Yeah.
shout out, right?
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah, because we had a young lady here a few weeks ago that came in, and her grandmother actually saw the show from Sanford, Maine. Not sure
Wow.
how she saw it, but she recommended to her, and Sasha Yachenko was here, and wonderful 16-year-old singer-songwriter.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I
won a
saw
big
that, yeah.
competition at the Hard Rock a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Good for her.
And she was outstanding.
Is she from Mansfield?
She is not. She is actually from Hopkinton.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we don't hold that against anybody.
No,
Right, no.
not at all.
problem. Not a
Everybody's-
problem.
That's why we let
We're all
Amy
friends
come.
So-
here.
Okay, so you work part-time nights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't make your money at your regular jobs at TV yet, huh? Haven't figured out the
No.
fame and fortune yet?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
We're waiting.
You should see how much money I make here.
Yeah.
Woo! You spend a lot of money on it, though.
So, okay, now it's a lighthearted community show. Who would ever thunk?
I
Who
know.
would have guessed?
I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know.
no thinking, that's the other thing. We talk about movies coming up. I'm part of a book club, so I actually, suggest
Would that be?
books.
I got some stuff
That's
here. Would that
Clara's
be
book club.
Clara's book
Yes,
club? I
that's
have
it.
that
How
on my
original,
list.
huh?
Yeah, very nice.
Very original.
Did you think that up yourself, or did you
Ye-
have help?
Amy helped me.
So now you have. Let's go
We're a
through some of your
team. We're a
topics here,
team.
and you
Okay.
could just tell me they're pretty self-explanatory, but maybe give me an example of each one.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, what's new? That'd be one of your.
Like, for example, tomorrow we'll air and we'll talk about October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we'll talk about that.
That's nice. Why don't you talk about being here? That's new.
We will
we will
mention
talk about
that.
that too.
Oh, absolutely.
gotta get the.
It depends how the show looks,
All right. Well, I mean, it
I'll
depends
have to
on
look
how
at
the
the
show
footage in a
looks.
little while.
There's a comment coming here, but I got to be careful. I got to get past the censors. Oh my goodness. Okay. So anyway, I can't. Even, no. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to get my
Remember,
props.
we're on cable.
We're on
so
cable,
we're
that's
on
all right.
Mansfield cable.
Mansfield cable. You gotta watch it.
No,
Makes a
no.
big difference.
This is the best place on earth. Okay. Then we do TV updates.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
is that limited to network shows, soap operas?
Definitely soap operas. There is.
We're
we
big
have
Days
a-
of Our Lives fans.
Yep.
Oh
But
yes.
And
we also talk a lot about reality.
reality TV and a lot of shows and some new shows.
And
like,
we've asked our
Now,
guests.
do you get in
know,
trouble if you say who got booted off Survivor or something?
We always, we used to have a spoiler alert. Actually, we haven't done that
Yeah.
lately. We used to have a little spoiler alert. But,
Yeah.
we've also asked our fans, if there's a show that they would like to hear about that we may not
would
watch.
talk about
it.
We can certainly.
Who's going to win the tag team match on SmackDown Friday? Do you know?
We don't watch that.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
You
if
can ask us to
Well, you
watch
said
it.
spoilers. I figured you'd know. Okay, so we do
Moving
TV updates. We do
Yes.
favorite things.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Clara and I always
We're
have
running
something
out of
good.
favorite
Does that
things.
include wine, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
nail
nail
polish,
polish.
shoes, whatever kind of new trinket. We like to shop.
All things
Don't
that
tell
are
our
very important to
husbands.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't
Yeah.
say a word to your
Yeah.
husbands, yes.
My favorite thing last week was my little new membership card to the WOW opening in Foxborough.
Yep.
And it was my favorite thing because it's not open yet.
All right. Yay. Very
So I
nice.
belong. I carry it.
Okay, and now moving right along, we have the pet of the week. Now,
Yes.
how- I got some questions. I have questions on the pet of the week.
Sure.
How do we decide what
What
the
pet?
who wins the pet of the week?
Actually, funny you ask, because she usually picks a cat. I pick a dog. She's a cat owner. I'm
We're
a dog owner.
biased.
Yep. But last week I actually picked a cat because when you mentioned
Were you angry?
Mansfield. No,
Did
no,
you
she
wanna smack
understood.
around?
She understood why Mansfield Shelter is in desperate
Yeah.
need of the
There's,
cats being adopted. They have
Yes.
way too many cats. So
So
I
we need
picked
to get word
Frisky.
out.
I believe his name was Frisky, and he's a cute, and he's been with them for almost a year. So he really needs to be adopted.
Right.
Wow, we got
So that's how
Jody's out in the audience somewhere tonight, and she's definitely a cat person.
Yeah. So see, we think
Yeah.
about it. It's not just we just go and look at the picture. We read the little bio, and he
And what's
stood
going
out to
on.
me
Yeah.
because he's been there
If
so
they've
long.
been there for a long time.
And he's a
or-
good cat.
Do you say he's a Pisces or?
No,
Oh, okay.
on Match.com, look them up.
no. They have to call the shelter for that.
Okay. No, and again, we talked about we talk
We
every week
encourage
about
that,
the
yeah.
shelter. So you do
Yeah.
the pet of the week, and that is a pet for adoption then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes.
okay. Very
Yes.
good. The Hollywood buzz that can be interpreted in a lot of different ways.
Well, thank
goodness for
thank
Charlie
you,
Sheen.
LA and Charlie Sheen. We always have something to talk about with Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yes.
but Charlie's turned nice now.
He's full of
Yeah.
it.
He's turned nice now.
Yeah.
He settled his lawsuit. He's apologized to everybody.
You know how much he
Yeah.
made off of that?
Not a clue. It's
25 million.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's why he's
Pocket
like, okay.
change.
Well, that's
Pocket
all right.
change is right,
You know,
yeah.
It's better,
Yeah.
you know.
So yeah, there's always something happen.
Don't
Actually,
get us started on him.
once
You
in a
brought
while-
him up.
I
I
know.
didn't
Well,
mention-
because he took up so much part. He was pretty much
He was
what
pretty
we
fun
talked
to
about
talk
for a
about, yeah.
while. Yeah, but there's always something to talk
Okay.
about in
Always
Hollywood.
Now, here's something that's near and dear to my heart or my stomach. What's cooking?
I know.
Yes.
What now? Talk to me. What
we
is
could
this?
use this kitchen.
We could.
Yep.
I have to say, although, yeah.
Although,
there's
what
really
is
not-
that?
I'm
That's
not
our
sure.
dishwasher. The knob fell off.
No, no. We do have a